Hey everyone, welcome to Show Me the Money. I hope you guys are having fun with the Paid As Challenge. Lots of you are working towards some awesome goals. So that's super exciting. But tonight is all about how to make money, right? We kind of have an idea of how to make money with sales. Of course, and as you go up in your sales, that will go up as well. But we may not all know how to make money when it comes to team building. So we are going to focus on the compensation plan, and this is in JEU, okay? And we're going to actually fold it in half, and we're going to focus not on the success coaches because we're not quite there yet. We are going to focus on the essential consultant, star 1, star 2, and star 3, even into associate. We'll get to that in a minute. So if you have a copy of the compensation plan, feel free to watch along with that. I'll do my best to show it. I know the screen's not super wide, but so everyone, every month on the 1st starts as an essential consultant. We all go back to zero. It's kind of a bummer to see it happen, especially if you've had a great month, to see it kind of turn back over to zero. But it also makes it really obvious that this is possible for anyone, right? We all start at zero on the 1st of the month, every month. Okay, so an essential consultant is the yellow column on your compensation plan. And that's someone who does not have a team and is just selling their products, sharing, making a difference all by themselves, right? Of course, inside Unstoppable, but on their personal team, it's just them. And we all start as essential consultants on that very first day. Of course, you earn your 25% commission up to $999. And then at $1,000, it opens that first power seller bonus, which bumps the commission up to 30%. So if you sold an even $1,000, it bumps your commission up to 30%. That means you earn $300 on that month's sales. And that's before anything we're going to talk about with a team, okay? And then, of course, as you go up to 2,000, it unlocks another power seller bonus, and up to 33%, and then 3,000 unlocks 35%, okay? So a lot of us are shooting for, in the mug challenge, shooting for that $1,000 to get the mug for free. And then some of us are stretching to $1,500 to get the mug and the sign. Okay, so keep going. There's plenty of time left in the month to hit that $1,000 to earn $300 in commissions. Okay, but as you share and make a difference for that many people, you're naturally going to find some people who want to join your team. Okay, and if you're not there yet, don't worry. Okay, we all, me, Kara, Dory, Christy, Marlene, we all started with just us, right? It was always just us to begin with. But our first team member really is where kind of the magic begins, right? Because when you have your first team member, you are going to start shooting for star 1, which is you plus 1. Okay, so star 1 is when you have personal sales of 200 PV, right? 200 in sales gives you $50 commission. If you're just an essential consultant at this point, you don't have a team yet, shoot for that $200 every month. Now I'm going to tell you why, before we even get into the team thing. And I think Nancy actually said it best. When you joined Jordan Essentials, did you join to make $50 a month? I'm betting you didn't, because at $200, the 25% commission gives you $50. What would you spend the $50 on, right? But we don't want to stop there, okay? If you're going to build your team, you want to hit that 200 for sure, and then add one person, okay? So when that one person hits $200, you are now a star 1. So to keep it simple, so I don't confuse you guys, we are going to call our first teammate Anne. Okay, and if you guys are making comments, I apologize. I do not see any of them. So I will come back and catch any questions if I miss them. Okay, so we sponsored someone. Her name is Anne. You guys are going to love this. I got my little dry erase marker. Okay, so there's Anne, right? And when Anne hits $200 and I hit $200, I'm star one. Okay, so now we're going to get into the money part of that, right? That's pretty easy. You at 200, Anne at 200. Okay, so I sponsored Anne. And yes, I do have notes, you guys. I promise. I will not mess this up. Okay, so I'm paid on my sales at that 25%, which is $200. 25% of that is the $50. Okay, so when I'm getting paid commission on my team sales, that comes later. Okay, so it builds all month long. When you get paid commission, it's in the next month. So if I finish my month as a star one, I earn 5% of what Anne sold. I get my commission, and then I get 5% of what Anne sold just for Anne being on my team. Like, that's easy, right? So if Anne sells $200, right, she helps me to be star one, she's already been paid her commission. Okay, so she's earned her $50. I've earned my $50. I'm earning my 5% commission on the 75% that's left over. Okay, and if I lose anybody, I promise I will come back and clarify it. Okay, so really we're getting paid 5% of $150. Okay, Anne got $200, but she's already been paid the $50. So we get paid as a leader when that 25% has been removed. Okay, so we're getting paid on Anne's $150, and star ones get 5% of that. So 5% of 150 is $7.50. So I have 200 in sales. I earn $7.50 just for Anne being on my team and Anne having $200 in sales. So a star one would earn $57.50. Okay, so me at 200, Anne at 200, right? You're star one and you earned a little commission on your team sales. But we're not stopping there, because the momentum that's created when you have your first team member, everybody's excited, you're in it, you're going, and wouldn't you know, somebody else wants to join your team. So now you have 2 people on your team. Okay, so star 2 is the next level in the compensation plan. We'll call it the comp plan to keep it easy, right? So star 2 is you still got to hit that 200 every month at least. But see, look, star 2, it goes up to $300. Okay, so now you got to share a little more, earn a little more money, and you're going to make even more money with 2 people on your team. Okay, so you need $300 and 2 legs is what we call it. 1 and 2, okay? 1, 2. 1 leg, 2 legs, okay? So you're paid on your personal sales, 25%, and then you're paid on the team sales at 7%. Star 1, it was only 5%. But now that you're star 2, you gave yourself a raise and you're going to get 7%. Okay, so we have Anne. Last month we have Anne, and now we've added Kathy, okay? I'm gonna try and keep this easy, guys. Stay with me, okay? I promise it will all make sense, right? So you have 300, Anne has 200, Kathy has 200, okay? So you've met your qualification for star 2. How does that work? How do you get paid on that? So you get paid on your 300 PV. 25% of 300 is $75. Okay, so you've earned that just on your sales alone. Okay, so you get paid that instant wallet drop when those orders are placed. Anne has $200, but remember, she's already been paid on that, so we're going to get 150, 7% of 150. Okay, that's $10.50. And then Kathy, woohoo, is also at $200. So you're going to get paid 7% of her 150 that's left after her commission is paid to her in her instant wallet drop. So you earn your $75 on your sales, $10.50 because Ann hit $200, and Kathy hit $200, $10.50 each. So that makes a grand total of $96. Let's review for a second. Star 1 with just you and Ann made $57.50. Just by adding one more $200 leg to your team, you went up to $96 in the month, right? That is awesome, okay? So you nearly doubled it, just Star 1 to Star 2, okay? So any questions, make sure you drop them. I know it's a lot of math. It's a lot of details. We're going to work it out though, okay? So you're at Star 2. You're making about $100 a month on your sales and your commissions, right? So what, if you are Star 2 right now, if that's your paid as, I want you to drop in the comments, what do you spend that $100 on? Okay, I want to know. I think it's cool. Why we all did this for very different reasons. Okay, what do you spend your commission on, right? Whether it's your personal sales, maybe you save your team sales separately. What do you spend your commission on? Okay, because the more you have, the more fun you have with it, your team is going to grow, right? Regardless of how much money you're making. Business is fun, you are having fun, and other people are going to want to have fun with you. So the next step in the comp plan is Star 3. Now this gets a little bit trickier, okay? Did I cover everything? I just want to make sure. Yes, okay, I'm good. I got all my details straight. Okay, so Star 3. Now you are still up there at the top, okay? Now you have Ann and you have Kathy, right? But that's only 2 people. How does that work? Well, you can do Star 3 with just 2 people, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so in Star 3, you're having fun, business is good, so your personal sales have gone up to $400 or higher. Okay, that's you personally. Now, Ann has 200 and Kathy has 200, just like in Star 2. But look at that bottom, you guys. The team total has got to be $1,000 or more. Now you're saying, Megan, the math does not add up. And you are right, right? So if you have $400 and Kathy has $200 and Ann has $200, that's only $800. And to be a Star 3, it's got to be 1,000, right? So we never want to shoot for the minimum that's listed on these flyers. All of these flyers are in JEU, and I do have a Google document that will explain everything I'm explaining to you if you are a learner who reads instead of listening to my voice. You can actually read it as I say it out. Okay, so back to the math. You need a little more than $400 to make this work. Ann needs a little more than 200, and Kathy needs a little more than 200, okay? You can do it with more than 2 people, right? It would probably be easier if you had a third person who had $200 in sales, right? Because then there's your $1,000. But you don't have to do it that way. Let's say you hit $500 club, woohoo, so there's 900. And let's say Ann gets really good at her party and she has a $300 party. So you have 500, Ann has 300, and Kathy has 200. She's a qualified leg. There's your $1,000, right? For Star 3, that team total has got to be $1,000. That's how you make the jump from Star 2 to Star 3, okay? Now, if you are currently a Star 2, I want you to reach out to your upline or comment below, and we are going to help you push that team total to $1,000. Because if you're already meeting Star 2, you're only $200 away, guys, from a pretty significant pay raise. Okay, so we're going to talk about the money in this part, right? So we say it quickly in a Star 3. It's you plus 2 legs plus $1,000, right? Okay, so you have you have your 400 PV. We're just going to keep the math easy. 25% of that is $100. You've made that in your e-wallet instantly. Your commissions are paid on the next month. So let's say Amy did 300. So you are going to get 9% of her sales. And remember, the commission's taken out, so it's 225, okay? We're going to do Amy at 300, Kathy at 300, and you at 400, just to keep the math easy. Okay, so 9% of 225 is $20.25. Kathy also did the same thing, so that's another $20.25. You earned 100 on your sales. Okay, so that's up at the top, right? $100. Then $20.25 on Amy and $20.25 on Kathy for an extra $40.50. So now in a star 2, remember, we earned $96 just by bumping that commission $200 more from the over the $1,000 team total. You just gave yourself $40 more, right? Almost $50 more, right? Just for $200 more in sales, right? So you're going to earn 141 as star 3, but that's not all, you guys. This is where the rank perks start. Let me grab my handy dandy image to show you. Okay, it did cut it off a little bit. I apologize, right? So a star 3 team leader is eligible for a cash bonus, okay? If you can hit star 3 for the first time in, let's say, May, June, and July, 3 months in a row, the first 3 months in a row, you get bonus cash of $250 just for keeping your paid as title 3 months in a row, right? Do you see why we're making a big deal of paid as? For those of you that are moving up the compensation plan, you've got extra money on the table coming to you, okay? So, star 3, let me go back. You've earned $141 on you, Ann, and Kathy, right? Now, if we do that 3 months in a row, that's 141 times 3 plus $250, right? So let me do the quick math. Let's say it's $425 plus $250, right? So that's $675. If you had $675 in extra bonus cash in 3 months, what would you do with it? Right? $675, that might be those months' car payments. It might be a weekend away with your family. That's what I like to use my commission on. We do fun things as a family. It pads our vacation fund. We take weekends away. We get to do a lot of fun stuff with that extra money. So, as a star 3 with that rank advancement bonus, now in 3 months you've earned $675. What are you going to do with it, right? It's awesome. Now, side note, star 3 in years past has always been where the trip point promotions start, okay? We're going to launch a new trip here, you guys, soon, right? And those trip promotion points can be the difference in going on a trip or not going on a trip, right? Some of you are insanely close to that next trip level, right? Maybe you're going to earn one for the first time. Team building is the way to do it, okay? Because I'm going on last year's trip, okay, when we all went to Hard Rock. Star 3 for the first time, you automatically got $1,000 in trip points, right? 1,000 just for earning that title. In addition to all the sales points, all the sponsoring points, right? Just an extra $1,000 in the trip bucket, or 1,000 points in the trip bucket, and you're on your way to our next incentive trip. So that's a fun way to do it as well. But we're not going to stop there, okay? So I also want to know, I can see comments, you guys, all of a sudden. So hello, everyone. I'm very sorry I did not see them until just now. Julie is helping her family out, and she spends commission to help offset the cost of the product, for sure. Kara's going to do a weekend away with that bonus. Love, love, love more quality time and lots of fun. Yes, trip points, and we are going to knock it out of the park in this next level, you guys. So I do want to take a break for a second because that was a lot of math. And associate director is next, and that's where it gets, there's a lot of moving parts. So I just want to recap for a second. Essential consultant, right? We are all essential consultants at the beginning of the month. If you don't have a team yet, shoot for that $200 or higher, right? That's your goal. You can earn a lot of money on your personal sales, right? But not if you're not 200, 500, 1,000. You could keep going. You want to set that very first goal or your very first teammate's goal at that $200 level, right? Gives you $50 in your wallet, and you are qualified to be paid on your team sales. So you want to start doing that month after month before you start building a team, okay? So everybody take a deep breath. That was a lot so far. And now, next up is associate director. And I think there are some of you that are very, very close to this level, okay? Close to a lot of these levels. Associate director is the first kind of step into bigger leadership. There's bigger bonuses, bigger perks, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so you've got yourself as always up at the top, right? And then you see there's 3 bubbles there, right? So we have Anne. Anne's been on our team for a while. Kathy is on our team. And now we have sponsored Sue. Okay, it also fits in the bubbles, so they can be whatever name you want them to be, but it's easier to fit them in the bubbles, right? So in associate director, you can see they're doing a little more volume. They got more people on their team, so they're going to qualify for associate director at $600 in sales or higher. Okay, now this is where legs become important, right? That $200 qualified leg is what we call it in leadership, right? So it says they each are 200 here because that's the minimum. We don't shoot for minimums, right? We want to go above and beyond. That's how you reach those higher titles. So this is some interesting math as well, because the minimums really don't work here, because check out the team total. Associate director, sorry for the glare, is you plus 3 qualified legs and 3,000 volume all together, including your personal sales. Well, that doesn't work if you're at 600 and Ann, Kathy, and Sue are each at 200, right? That's only $1,200. So we got to bump up past the minimums, right? We're going to shoot for $500 club, $1,000 club to get these team totals up higher, okay? You can do it with just 3 people. You sure can, okay? But it's a little bit harder. So maybe you had a boom in sponsoring, right? And you also have Beth and Jane kind of over in the wings, but they're maybe not consistently selling, right? Maybe they love this bug away sale, right? So they're going to share with their friends and family, and they might be qualified one month. They might not be the next. Every team has them. We love them. It's just they aren't a consistent leg. That's okay, okay? So for my associate director example, I've actually spread it out, right? Because we're building, we're growing. There's people at $1,000 club. There's people at $100, okay? You can still do it. So let's say you have the minimum $600, okay? Anne had a couple parties this month and she's at $700. Kathy did her launch. She's got her follow-up parties. She's also at $700. Sue, your new girl, rocked her launch party and she's at $500. Okay. New girl Beth maybe has $100. And Jane, she loves this bug away stuff and her friends and family do too. So she's got $400. Okay. That gives you a team total of 3,000. Okay. That's with 5 people. So you see where the personal volumes come into play, right? In these higher levels, as you move into leadership, the volumes become really important, not minimums, right? We are above 500, 400, 700, 800, right? To get that team total, okay? The team total at associate director is $3,000. So me as the leader, me as the associate director, I had $600. Okay, so I am paid $150 just on my sales alone. Awesome. That could be, a night in a hotel, right? That could be a swanky dinner out. Okay, it could be part of your car payment, groceries for the week. Like, there's no shame in this, whatever you use it for, right? $150. Okay, so now we get into maybe people have sponsored. Okay, so you get in first line and second line. I'm not going to get into too much of that, but let's say your first line total had $2,800 of that $3,000. We went a little over. Okay, you're going to get 12% of that. Okay, so $250 roughly, I'm estimating, right? Okay, so $150 in your e-wallet plus $250 on your team sales. Whoa, hello. We're talking car payments, right? House payments. Offsetting lots of summer camps, dance lessons, right? Okay, so now me as the leader, I just earned $400, you guys. Look at the jump between star 3, which was $141, to associate director, $400. That's a huge jump, right? It's a lot of work, but it's totally worth it. Okay, $400. If you earned $400 this month in May, what are you going to spend it on? Okay, now, associate director, that rank advancement even goes up, right? This is in JEU. Be sure you know it. Okay, so if you get associate director 3 times in a row, you're going to get an extra $500, you guys. So associate director in May, $400. June, $400. July, $400. That's $1,200 plus a $500 cash bonus. $1,700 in 3 months. Okay, that's vacation, you guys. That's a week's vacation with your family, right? Associate director 3 months in a row with that rank advancement bonus, $1,700. Okay, and if this is something that you are working toward, figure out what you're going to spend that money on. I took my kids, my girls, to New York City one time, completely with the money from Jordan Essentials, right? And I had a picture of the I Love New York symbol, right? The I and the heart and the N and Y. And it was in my office, right? Because I knew that's what I was going to use that money for. Your goals do not have to be some flowery sentence or paragraph. It can be a sticker. It can be the Eiffel Tower. It can, it can be a car if you want to use it for your car payment. Put that somewhere where you're going to see it every day, right? And put the actual thing with the money, okay? And watch the magic happen. Yes, Kara, this is the one I love. Associate director is a huge jump, okay? Now, you also are going to get recognized in the newsletter, and you get to walk stage for associate director and star 3. But don't forget, trip points are coming soon. So let's say in the first month of trip points, you hit star 3. So you got that 1,000 points that I was talking about with star 3. Well, okay, so let's say you hit star 3. This is the first month of trip points. It's not, but let's use that as an example. So you hit star 3 this month, and you earn all that money plus 1,000 trip points. Well, we're going into June, right? What if you hit a associate director? Okay, so you're going to get another 1,000 trip points for associate director. And now you're up for that extra cash. So you see how the perks kind of build. You got 1,000 points for star 3, another 1,000 for associate director. So as you're moving up the comp plan, those trips start coming in, makes it a lot easier. Okay. So let's see. Now, I got one more, and I'm only going to show you this because I know we have associate director paid as in this group. Okay. Because directors and higher are leadership. We are success coaches, okay? When you hit director for the first time, it is a huge celebration. You get to be in a brand new JE group with all the other directors. You get some inside scoop. You get to talk with Nancy in the home office once a week before you even earn the extra money, guys, right? So just a fun little perk of being a director. But being a director, you can see those bubbles get bigger and the team total gets bigger, okay? So directors, and we're not going to go through all the details. I'm going to just give you the money amount, okay? Directors is 4 qualified legs, 4 at $200 or more, and 5,000 team total, okay? Tons of different ways you can do it, okay? We could do like a day's worth of lives on just how you could be director, but I want to, in a basic example, tell you that before any bonuses, a director earns $615 a month, and that's with the baseline sales of $800 in personal sales, okay? Huge jump, right? So 25% of $800 is $200, right? So that's what you earn on your personal sales. That other $415 comes from your team, okay? So again, we're going to do that rank advancement bonus. $615 in May, $615 in June, $615 in July. That's $1,845. But when you hit it 3 months in a row, your rank advancement bonus goes up and you get another $1,000. So you hit director May, June, July. You just earned $2,845, right? $2,800, you guys. That is game-changing amounts, right? So you also would get more trip points. Last year it was 2,000 trip points for a director promotion, right? And then this is where it gets good. Directors and higher earn, every time they're paid as, they earn trip points on that. So once you hit that title and you get consistently earning it over and over again in a trip period, you just get points for being paid as. Paid as is really cool, regardless of what rank you are at. But let's talk about the rank perks of director. And I'm only doing this because I believe that every one of you that is listening right now can do director. You can do it, okay? It takes a little bit of work and it takes a little bit of consistency, but it is possible for each and every one of you, okay? It's just a matter if you set your mind to do it. So director is the first level in these success coaches, right? Those are all your diamonds up above there. So rank advancement bonus at director is $1,000. You get to walk the stage, huge pinning promotion at JV. You get a special director tumbler with from Nancy and a personal welcome from her. You get the pro version of our website, paid free, right? It's paid for by the home office at director or higher. You get to come to Summit with us. We have a ton of fun at Summit, Leadership Summit. We get a special event the night before JV starts. And we get a live with the home office every week as leaders, okay? So, whoa, that's a lot, you guys. So, being a director from personal experience, I will say is awesome. It does take work. All of these ranks take work. So let's do a quick recap, right? Essential consultant, everyone at the first of the month, right? Our first goal is $200 or higher, with a team or without, right? Star 1 is you plus one other person at $200. You each have $200, okay? Star 2 is you plus 2, each have $200, okay? Star 3 is that same you plus 2, but the team total has to be $1,000. Associate director is 3 people at $200 or higher with a team total of $3,000. And Am I saying that right? Did I skip that? No, I didn't. Director is 4 qualified legs and 5,000 in team sales. So let me show, I got one more thing, you guys, because I'm a total math nerd when it comes to this stuff. I want to show you this little paper right here because it's for visual learners. This is important. Okay. Everybody learns a different way. This is your monthly earnings as you move up the comp plan. Okay. Over here is director. Over here is star 1. Okay. So I'm going to fold it just because it's easier to see on the screen. Star 1, it starts out, you're building, and it's going up. Star 2, 3, look at the jump between star 3 and director. That's over $600, okay, for that director. Now, to make $600 a month without a team, you've got to sell $2,000 a month to get $600. So, it's up to you, whichever's easier. Sell $2,000 a month for $600 in commission, or share and sell to $800 a month, build your team, and you'll get $600 that way. So for you visual girls like me, that's the difference in graph form of your income as it grows. Okay? So questions, comments, anybody? If you don't have any, or you think of one later, I will jump back on here. I do have the document that spells this all out, but I do want to challenge each of you to go in to a JEU. It will not say show me the money at the top. This is my copy. Print out this compensation plan and print out your rank advancement perks, which is this one. Okay. These are your mile markers. Okay, just like a road trip, we're moving across the comp plan. Okay, we're moving across these rank perks. Okay, print these out, keep them handy, refer back to them, and learn your paid as rank, which some of you are crushing that paid as challenge. We're getting there. We got lots of time left and a great bug away sale to do it with, okay? But don't wait. You want to get that going right now. Reaching out to everybody, get things in motion, and get your paid as challenge taken care of. You are very welcome, Julie. I hope it was helpful. I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much with all the math. But it is kind of my jam to understand where the money comes from, right? So print your comp plan, print your rank perks, and then ask away. Your sponsor in your upline can help you answer any questions, can help you map out a plan, okay? We've got time before JV. You guys are going to be walking the stage at JV. You don't know it yet, but you're going to, because you believe that you can do it, right? So if you guys think of something later, you can hop back to this video. We're happy to answer any questions. I almost kept it to a half an hour. I tried my best. I was close. So I hope you guys enjoyed Show Me the Money. I hope you learned a thing or two, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.